My t-shirt may be of Ghost, but we're actually going to be doing some slow jazz. Oh yeah. Right after this intro. Welcome to Bricks and Toys. My name is Brandon, and today we are working on the Jazz Club. Woo! Now, I'm excited for this build. This build was my first taste of modular building release. When it came out in January 2023, which is just a few months ago, I was standing in line at the Lego store on New Year's Day. And there was a line that went around the building. And everybody I talked to, they were like, I'm here for the Jazz Club. I'm here for the Jazz Club. I'm here for the Jazz Club. I'm like, what the hell's a Jazz Club? I'm here for a TIE Bomber and a Nissan Skyline. So exciting. Old Bricks and Toys. Before he was Bricks and Toys, he got such cool builds, didn't he? Now those builds are cool, but to be a Lego YouTuber and a enthusiast of Lego, you got to open your horizons. All these people were there before me by wanting this set, while I was just sitting there worried about little things. But you know what? I have lived and I have learned, and I am happy to be where I am now, making these videos with these wide eyes on all of these cool and awesome things that Lego is doing. So this is my first 2023 taste of modular buildings. I remember seeing it in the store going, that's kind of cool, but what do you do with it? Well, dummy, you put it into the city. Or I guess people might put them onto a shelf. I don't know. So anyway, we have the Modular Buildings Collection Jazz Club. Set number 10312, coming in at 2,899 pieces. Overall, it looks super cool and super fluent with what I already have going with the Boutique Hotel, which I guess came out the year before that, and the year before the Boutique Hotel, the police station. So these buildings, they do stick around for quite a while. I do believe I have Assembly Square coming sometime in the next month from Lego itself. It is back ordered, but that one goes all the way back into 2017. So luckily, they do keep these buildings going, but that's not a concern as this is a brand new release. Let's take a look at the box and let's see what we have on the box. So it looks like we have a squirrel next to a dude wearing some nice suspenders and a red shirt with a yellow tie with a pair of scissors. Hopefully he doesn't use the scissors on the squirrel. That'd be morbid. Then we do have a nice looking lady in a blue coat, a musician looking chick in an all black suit with a bunny rabbit. I'm gonna guess that she's probably a magician. Black suit, bunny rabbit? I don't see anything about magic on here. Oh yeah, duh, it says right here, live music and magic show. I'm blonde, everybody. You see my hair? I'm blonde, okay? Sorry. Then we do have a couple of musicians and a singer lady with a really beautiful dress, a chef, and we have some other dude with some Justin Timberlake hair from the early 2000s. So overall, it looks to be about 8 minifigs and 2 pets. You know, I'm noticing that a lot in newer Lego sets. They're coming out with more and more animals. Like the A-frame cabin had so many animals attached to it, like birds in the trees and frogs under the stairs and all cool things like that. And here it's depicted with its 2 counterparts that I just mentioned, the 2022 Boutique and the 2021 Police Station. Man, do you ever think that they plot all these out and they just trickle feed them out throughout the years? They're all made to look like they go together? Because man, that does look like it's all supposed to be like that. Now, whether I do that in my city, I don't know. We'll find out. So, like a traditional modular, it's looking like it has three levels to it, and it might have a greenhouse on the roof of the second level, making it part of the third level, which, if that is the case, that'll be super cool in this city. And then it depicts scenes. Yes, there is like a greenhouse. Awesome! Yeah! That's what I want. It's a rooftop greenhouse in my city. And to think this has it is great. I love these modular buildings because they put things into your Lego city that you never thought you wanted or you need it. But once you see it, you're like, I want that. And they got it. It's about 10 inches wide by about 11.5 inches tall, which is about the normal. So let's get out my knife. Let's cut this sucker open. Let's see what we have in terms of bags, books, and work that we have to do on this, everybody. Now, I was really torn on this because I did want to go back and maybe do the bookstore, which is, I don't know what year that one's from. I'll know when I do that video. That's coming up in a couple days after this video. But, you know, I didn't know if I wanted to do the bookstore and keep it with the old builds and then do the new build at the end of the month. But, you know what? Stick to the schedule. We're doing this. When this happened with R2-D2, I was like baffled by it, but now it's just becoming an everyday thing. My pour is being interrupted by the great white box. I don't know why it bugs me so much. I think it's to add rigidity to the Lego set box so it doesn't crush easy. I noticed the big sets that don't have this box, they come up crushed a lot more, like say, you know, a Disney castle or something. But I don't know, man. It's just weird that they keep doing this to me. I mean, part of these videos is the unboxing experience. Let's dump it all out on my nice 50-inch desk and let's take a look. But no, there's a box. And we do have a base plate. Now, the cool thing about this base plate is we won't be using it. Pretty cool, right? But even more so, I do have the 32 by 32 mils plate right here from the city of the same color. So this building is made to be built on one of the colors. That was totally unplanned, but I am happy for that. So like Bob Ross once said, there is no mistakes, only happy accidents. So it's pretty happy. Good thing is we got a Mills plate for the future to be made. A little weird fact about this, usually when they have a box, they put the younger numbers in the box and the older numbers, you know, in the bigger box. So in this case, they put the older numbers, the bigger numbers, in the secondary box, which is opposite of what they normally do. I do think there is 15 bags total. Now let's get our book and let's confirm that. Now we are welcomed by a nice 2023 modern Lego experience where they don't stick them in plastic to where they stink anymore. Never knew that was a thing until it was. Now I don't see any stickers hiding out. And the stickers are not a common element. I don't think I've had a sticker sheet on any of my modular buildings so far, but I've only built 2. So yes, 15 bags is what we are looking at for the bag count. 420 steps. 420 with 316 build pages. I like to make jokes about 420. We all were once young and in our college days. So anyway, guys, now I'm going to organize this into one of my white bins and figure out my schedule to get it built in time for this video. I am shooting this about 5 days before its release. Then get it built, but all you guys got to do is wait for the review, which is coming up next. For me, I got to do work. So, surprise, there was a time lapse. If you think that time lapse was good, let me know in the comments below. That's my makeshift studio on the kitchen counter. Anywho, here's the Jazz Club review. Now we're just looking at the front exterior of the build. Really cool. We can see some really nice stained glass windows. I'm sure once we start taking the levels off and letting the light in, you will see its glorious detail. Then here you can see the nice Jazz Club marquee. It's looking really good, as well as the marquees here in the front. Now here we do have a little tailoring place and a pizza booth down below. Now the minifigs, we do have the tailor himself, the pizza guy, the pizza delivery guy, and his little Vespa with a pizza on the back. Then we have someone over here waiting for some pizza. And then we have the jazz singer as well as the jazz band, the drummer and the cello player, it looks like. And then we have the musician with her scarf, rabbit, and the flowers out of the hat. Really cool minifigs. So that's the front detail. Side detail is just pretty much just brick like expected. In the back, we do have a little storage thing for a wood-burning stove that we will get into later. We do have a balcony, and I do believe that that is like a upper floor. We'll see in a minute. And then just more detail coming onto the roof. We do have a little squirrel. He's known to steal pizza, as they say when we read the book. Now we do have a door that leads down into a staircase. And then we do have a beautiful vegetable garden that opens up. So you can see those veggies. The tomato and herbs are for the pizza, and that carrot is for the rabbit, so do not touch it. That rabbit would be pissed. So let's peel back this top layer. And here we can see this is the makeup area for that beautiful jazz singer down below. We have a nice couch with some art. It is rumored that that art is from the art gallery from the neighboring business of the Boutique Hotel. We do have some stairs, and there is the ladder that you access from the roof. We do have some doors. And we do have the door that goes out to that nice vegetable garden. And then, if we come back down, you can start to see those beautiful windows coming through. Really love the coloring on those windows. It is a vibe. Now coming up, we do have the stairs. One leading out to the balcony right there. And then we do have this upper level with like a desk and a phone and a record player, as well as more of those nice, beautiful windows. Really cool with the windows. Now this floor does just pop off as well. That's removing that nice vegetable garden. Give you another look now that it's down lower. Super cool. Now coming over, you can see the Taylor place. You can see it looks to be a fitting bus, as well as the fabric. That's the chimney for the fire pit below. It does look like it double functions as a heater for this floor. Maybe a feature with older buildings that I do not know of. And then we do have a nice sewing machine and work desk, as well as a nice little stool. And then the lamp. Now this whole floor does come off, just like so. And then that leaves us with just the marquee and the lower levels. And as you can see, there is plenty of seating inside. You can see that ticket booth with a ticket on the inside. And you can see the nice stage with the drum kit and the saxophone for the musicians right outside waiting to come in. And then we do have a nice lovely look at the pizza joint. Now, this little white cone was missing, but luckily my daughter had it in her Lego, so I was able to borrow one permanently from her. There is the wood fire stove for the pizza. And imagine, if that is the heater for the tailor's shop up above, he will be smelling pizza all dang day. Now, it does look like we do have a raw pizza crust here and a full pizza there, as well as some, what looks to be a hot dog or a sausage with some condiments maybe and some cheese. Pretty cool. And then we do have some more stairs leading to a door that heads out right there. And that wraps it up on that. That is the Jazz Club. We do have a nice little light and a door that goes out the back, Jack. Super cool. Really enjoyed this build. Now let's come out and let's just talk about it and give some final thoughts. The Lego Jazz Club. Who would have guessed it? Like, seriously, like, maybe if you've been doing modular buildings for a few years now, or maybe since the beginning, but like when I'm doing these buildings and I'm reading the little notes in the book as I go along and I'm learning about where they're taking certain inspiration and elements from, it just constantly just surprises me. The detail. You know, these buildings are not cheap. They're over $200 a piece nowadays. And you think you're just getting a pile of bricks you put together that come in a series of bags, 15 bags in this particular case, and you make a building that says Jazz Club. But you're getting so much more. For that price, you're buying the building, but you're getting a story. And that story is told by minifigs, by the minifigs accessories like drumsticks, a cello, a Vespa, or like with the magician, the scarf that comes out of the sleeve or wherever, with the rabbit in the hat with the flowers. And it just keeps happening with these buildings. The police station, the last one we did, there's a spoon in the floor to carve the way out of, and they did the rock detail to complement that theory. And then with the boutique hotel, the floors are so detailed, and there's keys to every door. I mean, there's so much with these buildings that's going on. It blows my mind. And at this particular point, modular buildings are becoming like a drug. Is that how it is for like you guys? Is that why on January 1st, when I didn't understand this, and I saw the line wrapped all around the Lego store here at my local Lego store in the mall, is that why that line was there? And everyone was like, Jazz Club, Jazz Club, Jazz Club. And I'm over here just saying, I'm here for the TIE Bomber and the Fast and Furious Skyline. It's weird to think that in that line, I thought I was going for the go-to ticket items. But everybody in that line was, for the most part, was going after this. And now that I've built this 3 months later for my city, I'm over here just like, I get it. Like, wow. Because now I can't wait for it to be January 1st, 2024 to see what they're coming out next. I want to know, like, what's the next modular building? These are amazing. I love these. We still do have the bookstore to do, and we have the assembly square coming. The bookstore, I will tell you, will be within the next week or so, and the assembly square sometime next month, because we still haven't even gotten it yet, and it's on back order. We ordered it through Lego because of VIP points. It's better just to wait, get the points, than to order it and pay more money for a sooner day and then not get the points. It's just not worth it. But back to the Jazz Club. I do believe this build was about $220 to $230 in cost, and it's worth every penny. When you build like Mos Eisley Cantina, Yeah, there's stories that are in a movie, and you've seen the movie, and you know the stories, and all you gotta do is play with your little cantina to match the stories. But with this, you don't know the story. You don't understand anything. You just think that you bought a building. But then as you build it, you realize that the squirrel on the roof, it's a pizza slice thief. So if you're this chick down here at the cafe, watch your pizza, boy, because you're going to get jacked. Or the chef, his secret to his pizza is the herbs and the tomatoes that he grows on the roof. It's just crazy. So I do recommend this build. If you have not done it, go out and do it. Like, I super recommend it, and it's still pretty new. You know, I don't feel too bad for doing this video because it's still a pretty relevant product because it's the newest of the modular buildings, and I'm happy to be able to do it. So on that note, everybody, if you enjoy videos like this to where I'm too dumbfounded to give criticism on anything because I have, you know, super appreciation for the details, please like, share, and subscribe. If you are on a device that does not allow you to do those things, please pull out your phone and look me up and hit that like and hit that sub button. Everything you guys do that interacts with the channel boosts the analytics, and it helps me get seen, and it helps me get more subs. And the more subs, the more fun I intend to do on this channel. So with that, I appreciate you all for watching this video. I hope you find this video inspiring to go out and maybe start your own Lego city and start with this wonderful building. On that one, you all have a great rest of your day or evening whenever you're watching. Thank you. And in case you're wondering, a little bit of bonus footage. It's going to go right here into the Lego City. Just like that. We got the Jazz Club with the boutique all around. Let me know down in the comments if you think this is a little bit too tight. Thank you for watching.